Hey everybody! So I have sort of a new video for you today. When I mean new, I mean like interesting because I never really talked about this subject before. But as you can see, I am in fact a fan of 60s Marvel comic books. Now, I don't really like a lot of newer stuff. I know that sounds kind of, close-minded, but I just don't. I don't like the new paper, and honestly, I think modern-day comic books, they ran out of ideas. Not to say you can't do any creative ideas anymore with it, it's just I don't know. I don't like comic books in the same way I like movies or music and stuff like that. So I guess it just kind of depends on what comic I'm reading. But today I'm going to show you a comic I've been reading a lot, and I did some research, and this is apparently a whole series. Now, this is the only one I have, sadly, though I do want to get more. And it happens to be by one of my favorite authors of modern day comics. To prove to you I still read modern day comics, but by modern I mean he did it since the 80s. Alan Moore. Now in 1993 he did a thing with Image Comics. Now I'm not a huge fan of Image, I'll be honest. I think Image, it's okay. Okay, let me put it this way. If the 90s is one of my favorite eras for music, it's definitely not my favorite era of comic books. But I do like this one. And like I said, this is the only series out of the series I have. In 1993, basically, Alan Moore wanted to do sort of like a parody / tribute to Marvel comic books of the 60s. So he came up with, I think it was 6 titles. I'll get to why they're only 6 in a minute. Called 1963. And the book I'm going to show you what I've been reading lately is The Fury. Now, the Fury is kind of like a Spider-Man type person. It's really interesting book by itself, though. It doesn't just read off as a Spider-Man parody. It leads us to its own thing by using the Spider-Man technology. I can't talk today. Personality, what I'm trying to say. The artwork, let me show you. The artwork is amazing. It looks something out of the 60s. And they even went so far to have fake ads and newspaper clips and all that stuff. This is really good. If you can find this, I would recommend it. Now, like I said, I don't have any more of this series. I really want to get it. I heard you can. It's easy to find it in a antique shop or whatever. So that's pretty much where I found this. I picked this up not knowing much about it, and when I found out it was written by Alan Moore, that's when I was like, heck yeah, I have to start reading this again. It's really good. It's basically this guy named The Fury, who's, I'm not going to give everything away, but just to give some context, he hunts down these creatures. It's set in the 60s. He hunts down these creatures and stuff. Really cool. If you like 60s Marvel, like the Silver Age of Marvel, you're gonna love this. I really like it. I think it's really interesting. So yeah, guys, I just thought I'll make this fun little video of what I've been reading lately. My question for you, do you guys like comic books? Let me know. Honestly, I just got back into comics a little bit, but I used to correct them all the time as a kid. I got into comics in a pretty young age. When I got a little older, typical thing, I just got busy with stuff and I just stopped reading them. But now I'm just getting back into them because I like the creativeness of comics. So let me know what you think. By the way, my favorite type of comics would have to be the Silver Age. And what this pays tribute to. So especially Marvel. So if you like that type of stuff, let me know.